Hello everybody, Helena here from Scratch Magazine. Hope you're all keeping well, and I'm joined today by the fabulous and ever so lovely Jo Tompkins. Hello Jo.
Hi, how are you?
All good, thank you. Lovely to see you, looking so pretty in pink.
I was just thinking I'm clashing. I've got way too much pink going on. It was all right until I brought the nails and the cup into it.
Oh, embrace the colour. I mean, I'm sitting here in black, so you're making us look a lot brighter. So, so to those of you that aren't familiar with Jo and her work, she has been a nail technician for how many? Well, you were a nail technician for how many years now?
6 years ago, I did my first training course.
Brilliant. And you scooped a Scratch Star Award for Mobile Nailist of the Year 2018. So quite early on in your career, you managed to achieve that top title, which was incredible. So very kind of fast pace in your achievements, but you've since changed tact a little bit because of lockdown, haven't you? Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so yeah, it was amazing, like few years, like going from never being in the beauty industry, like basically had worked as an admin assistant for about, I was in a job I hated, like doing admin in a basement for like about 8 years, and I wanted to be a nail tech for so long, for about 5 of those years, and it just took me until I got pregnant and actually found a way out of that job to have the courage and the confidence to actually start my business. And yeah, so I set up a business, a mobile business. Actually, I ran it from home and mobile to start with, called French and Drench. And yeah, we managed to grow that over the course. I think the year I won my Scratch Award was the first year that I could actually officially enter, because you had to have been a nail tech for like a whole year before you could enter. And yeah, that was a super exciting highlight and incredible moment, winning that award. But yeah, I'd grown it, we had a team, and there were 5 of us at one point, but it was quite stressful running a business with employees. So it got to the point that I decided to pull it back, and it was just me and one other nail tech that we did, and we did that for about 6 months, and that leaded up to lockdown. And then obviously we went into lockdown, which was very scary. I'm sure everyone felt exactly the same way. But the couple of months leading up to that, I'd actually started a Facebook group called Nails and Sales at the time. It's now Nail Tech Tribe. And it was about trying to help other nail technicians and beauticians, but mainly nail technicians, to grow their own businesses, so that like I've got a marketing background, I've spent like a ton of money and time like learning as much as I can, and I get really passionate about like marketing and sales and things, and it just pained me to see so many other people struggling when we at the time weren't finding it that much of a struggle to be able to grow, especially when it was just me growing it on my own. It was definitely a different kettle of fish once I had a whole team behind me, but as a sole trader, it was easy to attract clients in, and we had over 800 clients on our books, and it upset me that there's so many other nail technicians out there that weren't having that success, and I wasn't sure why that was, and what it was that we were doing differently. So I set up Nails and Sales, which is a Facebook group. We'd done like a few little mini masterclasses and things, but I couldn't do too much because I was still nail teching at the same time. So, you know, only had a certain few hours of the day, and got 2 young children as well. But as we came into lockdown, I kind of saw it as an opportunity to be able to spend my time trying to grow the Nails and Sales group, and to try and help other nail technicians to grow their businesses. So obviously we couldn't go out and do nails anymore, so it was like the best opportunity. And so I just went hell for leather, like, right, I'm gonna grow this. And we've gone from like 0 members in that Facebook group, so it's a free Facebook group, to having, I think maybe around that time, at about 3,000 or 4,000, and now we're like nearly up to 10,000, and I'm like, oh, this is just like insane how much it grew so quickly. I think it's because there are so many people out there, but there aren't many other Facebook groups and things that are solely there to help you with the business side of your business. Like most people are in the education side of teaching you how to do nails, right?
That's the thing, and I think that's something that, you know, there are so many nail courses out there to teach you the practical, the techniques, and the theory behind it, but after that, you kind of on your own a little bit. And so it's amazing that there are initiatives like yours that can teach the business side, because you can have all of the skill in the world, but if you don't know how to market that skill, then you're not going to get that client pull. And that's where businesses like yours come in.
Yeah, because like I say, like you can be like, it's different nowadays to what it was like 10 years ago. Like, you know, when it was very traditional, there was lots of people with high street salons, and that was kind of it, and you could rely on footfall coming in, and you didn't have too much competition, like not as much as you had now.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you can be the best nail technician, one of the best nail technicians on the planet, but if you don't know how to market yourself and you're not actually conveying to your clients what makes you different and why they should use you, you're just going to continue to not get clients. And unfortunately, most nail techs then start thinking it's them, there's something to do with them and their skills, that they're not good enough, or they're not quick enough, or they haven't got enough colors, or whatever it is. And it's not that at all. It's just that they're not able to stand out amongst the hundreds of other nail technicians that are in their area.
Absolutely. And you've changed the name slightly. You've had a bit of a rebrand and a refresh.
Yeah. So we moved over to at the start of this year, actually. So it was Nails and Sales. We're now the Nail Tech Tribe. So that's our free Facebook group. We do lots of trainings in there, and there's lots of like motivation, like just coming up over these next couple of weeks now. Like next week, we're doing a 4-day challenge in there. So it's completely free. It's like an hour-ish training each day next week, Monday to Thursday at 10 a.m. And that's, it's specifically like exclusively for nail tech beauticians that are part of that group. And it's basically a fully booked and living an epic life nail tech challenge. So if you have come out of lockdown and you've got like, I'm calling them like the COVID cobwebs, like, you know, you've been a bit run down by it all, and like things aren't feeling like as exciting as they once were when you first started business. Like if you want to like feel more pumped up again, like excited, knowing like that you can still do this and you can still have success no matter what's gone on, because there are so many nail techs out there that I know that are in the Nail Business Success Club, that are in the Nail Tech Tribe Facebook group, that are having incredible success. Yeah. But then I also know at the other end of the scale, because I see it in lots of Facebook groups, there are nail technicians that are really struggling right now. And, you know, it's for a number of reasons, but, you know, and the nail techs will say it's for a number of reasons, such as it's the area they live in, it's COVID, you know, it's all the excuses that we want to say because that makes us feel better. But really, the nail techs that I'm seeing that are having those insane, amazing results, like they're coming out like fully booked for like 2 months in advance, like, you know, they're turning over almost like 4 or 5K a month. Like they've put serious amounts of work into their business over this lockdown. Like, and you know, it's not luck that they're just reopening fully booked. Like they've actually, you know, put a lot of effort and learned a lot as well, in order to be able to open and have that success. And you know, but the fact that it's possible for them means it's possible for anyone else, because they're not like special in the fact that, you know, they've got loads of money, or that they, you know, have got these really exceptional skills that no one else has. Like it's just that they put like that extra work in.
Definitely. And I think a lot of nail techs think, oh, you know, there's so much competition in my area, and you know, what can I do? And you know, I can't bother because, you know, I've got someone else down the road that's doing exactly the same thing. But I think, and I don't know if you agree, it's important to find your niche as a nail technician. And there is competition in every single industry, but no one is you. What is your niche? What is your bespoke skill? What can you then pull out of that to then market to your clients and your audience? And it's just about, you know, turning things on its head a little bit and being a little bit different as well. And you know, you have so many initiatives to support that once kind of people have found what their niche is. And do you want to talk us through some of the kind of topics that you've covered in Nail Tech Tribe, and then also what the Nail Business Success Club can do?
Yeah, and firstly, like with the niche thing, like that's hard to come up with. Like it's you know, everyone thinks, oh well, I'm just, you know, we're all doing nails, we're all doing fairly similar things. Like, you know, it can be really tough to come up with that. And even, that's just one thing that we teach. And actually that's one of the things that we teach in the free like trainings and that we do is how to stand out from a crowd, because there's basically like 3 ways, right? So you can have like a niche, you can have, which could be like either a specific like selection of the population that you're going for, so like a demographic, or it could be that you have like something like that you're, I don't know, maybe you're a vegan, and so you bring like that veganism like into your business as well, and because then you're going to attract like other vegans, because you're like, well, I use, you know, and that makes you different to everyone else. And there's millions of things that you can do, and it's good to start thinking about what you're excited about and what like is important to you, because you probably already have a niche, but you're just not getting it across in your marketing, or you don't even realize it right now. So you've got that, you've got like unique selling points. So if you don't have a niche, you don't want to really dial in on a demographic, like having unique selling points such as, there's a nail tech in Southampton who's got like a, Ashley, I'll say Ashley's her name, she owns Flamingo Nails in Southampton. She's got like a flamingo theme. She's the only Southampton nail tech with a flamingo theme in her salon, right? So you know, she's got to bring something different, it's something fun.
Yeah.
So that's like, within our Nail Tech Tribe Facebook group, we do lots of free trainings, like I was saying, the challenge and things. And these help you with the initial how to stand out from the crowd things. So it's, you know, it's making sure that you've got that basic level of understanding about marketing, that you know, realize how you can stand out from a crowd, but also what you need to get across in your social media in order to do that. And also about having the right mindset, because like you can have as many, like there's millions of strategies out there for you to grow your business, but if you don't believe that it's possible for you, and you don't continue to work on having that mindset that is going to really help you to keep going when things get tough, like it's really, really hard. Like 80% is down to mindset, 20% is down to strategy, I believe. And so we do a lot of that in the Nail Tech Tribe. But we do also have, we have something called the Nail Business Success Club, which we have been going for over a year now. We've had over 300 nail technicians through the Nail Business Success Club already, and it's evolved over time. Like it started as you know, I was like, oh, I don't know, like is what I'm going to teach like actually going to help people? Like, are they actually going to get results from this? But like it has absolutely blown me away. So the Nail Business Success Club is, we now operate as a 6-month program. So nail technicians can come and join us for 6 months. They get access to our online members area, which has every training that they can need. It's very like they work through the training so that it teaches them everything that I did in my business that helped me to attract over 800 clients in, to keep them coming back. We had a really high rebook rate, and to start turning over more money and start making more profit. Because the other really sad thing that really pains me and upsets me is that there's so many nail technicians out there that have spent thousands of pounds on their training. They've spent so much time. Like it's hard being a nail technician. Like it's not an easy skill that we think it is before we start.
It's not. I mean, what goes into it is just unbelievable. I think it's, you know, testament to everyone that is a nail technician. But it, like you said, it's having that extra business knowledge that you kind of need to work through.
And to spend all that money training, and to spend all that time and that investment, and then to only make £100 a month, £200 a month, like it very much saddens me. And I don't want that for anyone. So this actually, the Nail Business Success Club, I shorten it to the MBSC. It takes you on a journey over 6 months that one's going to like build your confidence to start with, so that you can feel like you can actually charge more without thinking, oh, I'm not going to get any clients if I charge any more. And then we take you through like a magnetization section, which is the biggest section, and that's basically how to actually attract your ideal clients into your business, keep them coming back. And then it's about how to earn with ease. So it's actually taking you from maybe being that nail tech that earns under £1,000 a month through to being a nail tech that earns like 3 to 5k a month. And for a lot of nail techs, and I know this because they tell me, you know, that seems way beyond anything that they could ever imagine earning. But I know also that there are nail techs that have thought that have now been through the program that are actually already hitting their 1k weeks now, which it just blows me away. And not just about the money, but like the confidence that they get in their own lives, and how it like goes through everything. Like I was speaking to a nail tech called Sarah Simpson yesterday. She had a one-to-one with me, and she's in the program, and she was saying like the thing that like makes her so proud was like her daughter came up to her and said, you know, during lockdown, like, oh, I want to start like a baking business, like, and that came because she could see her mum working on her business, doing things, and it goes way beyond you just earning money. Like it can infiltrate every area of your life once you've got that confidence and once your family see, like, you know, all these amazing things that you're doing.
Definitely. And once you've got those core skills as well, and you've got that kind of structure and those foundations to take it even further. But you've got a lot of members, and you're getting a lot of love in the comments from the NBSC massive, as they're calling themselves.
I'm going to put it up on my phone so I can't see any comments or anything.
But we're monitoring them here, and also if anyone has any comments, please do ask them below. We'll quiz Joe. But you're getting a lot of love for the club. But how does it work? Do you is it individually focused? How can a Nowtech work this around their current role at the moment? What's the structure of the club and the program?
So when you join for 6 months. The reason we have a 6 month minimum in there is, and a 6 month program, is not because it takes that long to start getting results. Like, we have now techs that start getting results within 1 week of being in there, but because this isn't about you just getting a couple of clients in and then like going on your merry way and just repeating the process, because building that confidence, and it is the confidence that most of us lack in order to actually grow and to actually hit those 1,000, 3, 5K months. It's about continuing to build that. And so when you join, you get access to everything straight away. We have like an online members area. I think there's like 104 trainings in there throughout like 15 masterclasses, but you don't have, it's not too overwhelming because they're all set out in order. You work through them. They're split up into masterclasses, but you can do them at your own pace. So you have 6 months access to everything. So there's no like rush of, like, some people come in and like 2 weeks in, they're like, I've done all 104 trainings. I'm like, oh my God, like, how have you done that? Others, you know, it could take you 6 months to work through all of them, but you'll start seeing the results within a couple of weeks, and your mindset will start changing immediately as soon as you sign up, because it's setting off a trigger telling you, oh, I believed in myself enough to do this, enough to sign up. But it's not just about the training. So the training is one part of it, and you can work through that at your own pace. But we also offer all the support alongside that. So firstly, like, support from me. So we have a Facebook group, which is exclusively for Now Business Success Club members. We've currently got about 150 members in there. Firstly, I'll just tell you like what I do in there. So we have like a thing called Tuesday question thread. So you can come and ask any questions. So if you've gone through the training and maybe you've got, I don't know, you're stuck on something, you can't, I don't know, you need troubleshooting on something, maybe you've tried something and it's not working, because we're in business, right? Like, nothing ever goes, never goes smoothly all the time. Like, you are going to come across humps and bumps and things in your business that you're going to need help with. So we have that. And then we also have a success session call each week, which is a live Zoom that I do. You can come onto the Zoom with me, get coached through problems and things that you have. So it's for the price that it is, it's incredible, like the amount of support you get. And then, which I have been blown away by it, and I cannot believe how lucky I've got, but the members inside the club are just the most supportive group of women ever. Like, I just can't believe it. Like, I see now, because obviously we've been going for a year and it's you know, built up over time, but you know, they ring each other to help each other with questions they might have. If someone, you know, they've made like these incredible friendships, and when I'm on the Zoom and they're like, oh yeah, I spoke to like so and so the other day, I'm like, oh my God, like, this is just incredible. And the support that they give each other is absolutely amazing. And
just to reiterate that, in the comments, we've had Laura saying that she highly recommends the Now Business Success Club. It's a life-changing program, and you've created such a friendly support network. And Gemma has said the support is amazing. We've got someone on here that suffers with severe anxiety, and Joe and the group have been so supportive. So that is really refreshing and lovely to hear that, you know what, it's a very inclusive group, and that you can, once you're a member, you know, once you've done the 6 month program, that's not it. You can keep chatting to people. Are you a member for life, so to speak?
Yeah, so we actually have something we just launched actually, because we were having people that had got to the end of the training and you know they still want that ongoing support, but obviously they're not in the same position that they were. So we've just launched something called the grad program. So it's the MBSC grad program. So once anyone's finished their 6 months, they can either be like, yeah, we're ready, like I feel super confident, like I'm ready to go off on my own and do that. But if, you know, for most people, and I'm the same, like I spend you know, I'm in a lot of like coaching and like academies and masterminds and things, and it's having that continual support. Like for so many of us, we think like as a business owner and a small business owner, you know, sole trader, that we have to do everything on our own and we try and do everything on our own, but having that support is second to none, because as much as, even if you're lucky enough to have support at home, they don't want to talk about it with you 24/7. Like they're like, get off your phone. Like, you know, they don't know, unless you've got a partner, like, you know, someone you live with who is a sole trader as well. Like they don't understand what it takes and the passion that you have and how much you actually want to work in your business as well.
Definitely. No, it's so good to I just need to read out a wonderful testimony from Sarah. She said, I've been with the Now Business Success Club for a month now and my business has seriously improved. I've gone from 1 client to 25 new clients and my busiest first week in all of the 2 years since I started my business. I mean, that kind of says it all really, doesn't it?
I've got goosebumps because like it really does amaze me, because I'm just like, and it's the confidence building, like, you know, the strategies that we teach, you know, I say like there's millions of ways that you can grow your Now business, and I teach you the way that I did mine because it worked for me, so I know like it, and obviously we've got proof now that it works for others as well. But it's that having that confidence. And there's now techs that come and join. I'm sure Sarah won't mind me saying, she might be one of the girls watching now. You know, she's come in telling me that she has severe anxiety, that, you know, she really struggles with confidence. She's really not sure whether she can build her business. You know, she's gone like literally like I think it's probably Sarah, like from 1 client. And like in 1 month to go from severe anxiety, and this is the other thing, never having done like, never in a million years would she have said to you that she would have done a Facebook Live a month ago. And she did a Facebook Live off the back of one of our Zooms where we went through it with her, coached her through it. She came off, she did it. Like, and she was like, I'm sweating buckets while I did it, but I did it.
That's fantastic. That's a huge step.
Yeah,
absolutely. The confidence you've got. I mean, we've got a couple of other, Claire from Claire's Beautiful Now. She said she's new and she can't wait to get started. And you know, Sarah, you were right in it being Sarah that quote. She's just said, you know, if she hadn't have joined the Now Business Success Club, she probably wouldn't have reopened her business. And I think there may be a few people watching this that are like, oh, I wish I'd done this 6 months ago in preparation for reopening. However, the beauty of this is that once you're a member, you've got that platform that you know, give them permission to look at, and you can do the trainings at your own pace and at your own speed. And I know I've been on a few of the forums this morning, and you know, I've seen people saying, is anyone else finding that their nail numbers are, you know, a little bit low compared to their beauty numbers at the moment? Is anyone finding that their clients haven't, you know, come back yet as much as they would have liked? And I think that's going to be quite a common issue, and something that until everyone's been, you know, maybe vaccinated or feeling a little bit more comfortable about going out, there might be lots of pockets where there are those declines and there are those diminishing numbers, but it doesn't mean it's all over. You've got strategies, haven't you, that can support that and look at other ways.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and this is, it is quite upsetting to see, you know, people struggling and not being able to get their clients coming back. Like I hear this a lot as well, like experienced now techs that had thriving businesses, or beauticians that had thriving businesses that are now reopening and finding it more difficult. But, you know, we have to evolve. We have to keep adapting and changing. And what worked a year and a half ago to bring clients into our business isn't necessarily going to work now. And it's actually even more important now to know who your niche is, speak to your ideal client, know exactly what their problems and what their fears are. And this is what we teach in the club. Like, this is, you know, how in depth it gets. It's like, you know, if you just put out onto your Facebook group, oh, you know, I've got availability, like we're reopen, come and join us.
Yeah.
You know, what if your ideal client is someone who actually is having anxiety over coming to the salon or having someone around their house? Like, you have to speak to those fears in your advertising, and it is about building that rapport back up again. Like, you know, our nail techs and the MBSC, we've been encouraging them to keep in contact with the clients throughout, like this, so that when it comes 4 months down the line now and we're reopening, we're not just suddenly like, oh, we're back open, come and book in. Like, you know, they've kept in contact, and it's proven to work because, you know, they are coming out like in a really, really great position.
Definitely, and we've had another lovely comment. They keep on coming in the comments section.
Girls.
Read them afterwards. But Claire has said that you, Jo, have helped her via the Nail Business Success Club make 3 times her usual monthly wage, and it's really grown her confidence, and the support from the group when there are times where things haven't quite gone right has been incredible. So, I mean, it's selling itself in the comments section. It's a fantastic club to be a part of, and there's a few people with questions, you know, about, you know, what can I do to get clients back through the door? And I would suggest maybe joining the Nail Business Success Club, or having or logging onto the Nail Tech Tribe page, which is free, and you know, starting from there and chatting to Jo and the other members of the group, and maybe see what can come from that.
Yeah, exactly. You've got kind of like 2 things that you can do right now. So if you're like, you know what, I've listened to this and I want in on this, and I'm not willing to wait any more time, like, you can come and join us. We're open. The doors are open to the Nail Business Success Club. They're going to be open until the end of till the 6th of May. So you are able to come and join us now. If you're not quite ready to make that jump yet, that's absolutely fine. Like, I get, like, for a lot of people watching, they may never have seen me before, they don't really know very much about it. There is a link, I think, I'm not sure, hopefully someone can pop it up, but or I'll pop it in the comments afterwards. So there is a link that you can go and find out more information about the Nail Business Success Club. But if you are not ready to do that yet, you just want to come and watch me for a bit, come and like take some more of like the trainings and things that we do in our free group, you're obviously very welcome to come and do that. So it's Nail Tech Tribe. You can just find us on Facebook. And we have a challenge on next week, as I was saying at the start. So we've got our Fully Booked and Living an Epic Life challenge. So, you know, that is a really good next step. If you're like, I want to just come and you know, feel inspired again, get motivated, get excited about my business, learn, you know, I'm going through a ton of information and content in that, so it's going to be really, really good. And tonight we have, just to throw this out there, so we do something called Inspire Series interviews. So we interview nail technicians that basically this one that we're doing over the next few weeks is interviewing nail technicians that have come out of lockdown fully booked, so that you can come and like feel that energy, see that it is actually possible, and that there are nail techs that are just like you, that are fully booked and that are having these amazing successes even now with everything that's going on. So we've got one tonight with Kayla, a few next week. They're all like detailed in there, but you can come and join us that in the Nail Tech Tribe group at 7:30 this evening as well.
Brilliant stuff. Yeah, we've had a couple of people asking quite specific questions about clients and how to attract more and things like that. So I would suggest going over to the Nail Tech Tribe page and maybe immersing in there. And there's a lovely community feel in there that can help you. And obviously Jo spearheading that and all of that support. And if you're ready, and if you would like a more prolonged, precise program, then Nail Business Success Club will be the place for you. But so just reiterate again what you've got going on next week, and we are going to post a link at the end of this live to Nail Tech Tribe, Nail Business Success Club, and the link for next week, all in the comments.
Challenge, thank you. So much going on, like I'm just like right, we're coming out of lockdown, we're going to do this in style, like we're not going to sit here complaining that we haven't got any clients, like, you know, living in this fear and this like scarcity that we've been wrapped up in for like the last like 4 months / 1 year, and it's time to take control of our businesses. It's time to, you know what, be like, you know what, no matter what's going on, no matter if the government help me or not, like I'm going to get myself into a position now where if anything like this happens again, I'm not going to be in this scarcity thing where I've got no money saved, where I've got no, you know, fallback, because that is where most people struggle, because they weren't making enough profit in their business to start with, so that when things go wrong, when we go into this like winter season, you know, of our businesses, like we have nothing, and that gets really, really scary. So, you know, come and join us for this challenge that we have next week. If you want to be like, right, I am determined to get fully booked, like come and show up for the lives It is a time commitment. It's free, but you need to be showing up at 10 a.m. Monday to Thursday next week. We are recording the replays as well and emailing them out to anyone who has signed up for the challenge. So you will get those. But even if you're watching on replay, like, you have to watch it, right? And you have to we're going to set you a little bit of homework each day. It's not going to take you more than like 10 to 15 minutes, but that is going to set you a guarantee by the end of those 4 days that you're going to be feeling more confident, you're going to be feeling more inspired, motivated, and starting to think, you know what, I can do this, I can be that fully booked now technician. So we've got the challenge, so you can sign up for that. And then we have numerous Inspire interview series happening over the course of the next 2 weeks. In fact, if you're in the Now Tech Tribe Facebook group, everything that we've got planned is pinned to the top of like one of the posts in that group, so you can go and check everything out. But yeah, we're doing loads. We've got masterclass happening, a best kept secrets being a fully booked masterclass in a couple of weeks as well, and yeah, that's all free, and they're just to get you on your way, getting rid of those COVID cobwebs, as I've been calling them.
Exactly. Well, it's been lovely to speak to someone. You haven't rested on your laurels at all during lockdown. You've just managed to, create such a successful club yourself, and really changed the lives and the careers of so many people in the comments. So thank you so much, Jo, for telling us all about it today. And I think it's a huge testament to you, the fact that you're now technician for 6 years, you have an award under your belt, and now you've managed to sort of put that career to the side because you've made such a success about something that's with something that's helping other people as well. So Jo is the person you need to look at if you want to be successful. There she is. She's spearheading all of this. So all of the links will be below. But yes, it sounds like you've got so many incredible initiatives to really support our industry at a time when it has definitely needed it. So thank you for all that you do, Jo.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for having me on.
Oh, it's been absolute delight.
Always amazing being invited to come be in the scratch.
Oh no, well, we've loved having you. We've learned so much as well. So and I'm loving what you've got behind you. Not just the Scratch Stars trophy, of course, but your lovely kind of empowering messages, so on brand and pink as well. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll pop in all the links in the comments, and this video will be able to you can rewatch it on all of Scratch Magazine's social platforms and the website as well. So from me, thank you very much, Jo, and I hope that the Now Business Success Club becomes even more successful too.
Oh, thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Good luck, everybody.
Bye.